Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back to Matic. What is going on? Let's thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is something where I was like, that was the perfect opportunity when I really think about it. Seems like Marvel Studios is going through some chaos again, meaning problematic when it comes down to how they treat their employees. First off, they talked about the writers. We've heard the writers talking about being on strike. Also the actors. But guess who's the new group of people that have also made magic with the Marvel films under the bigger Disney company? The visual effect artists are back. Woo! That's crazy. I was like, wow, they really waited to the perfect moment. So let's talk about it. The visual effect artists want to unionize at Marvel Studios. Good. Very good. The reason I say this is because there are still ongoing problems with the visual effect artists within Marvel Studios. Not getting paid their actual salary pay, harsh working conditions, being blackballed when they don't finish Marvel movies or TV shows. Also, how they're treated amongst the other people at their department. So, Monday, they decided to say, you know what? We want to unionize. And who is unionizing for the visual effect artists? There are going to be 50 visual effect artists members from different parts of the U.S., Los Angeles, California, Atlanta, Georgia, and also New York. So this will only be in the U.S. for right now. When does this voting take place? The voting takes place August the 20th of this month. So I love it. I love that the visual effect artists looked at this moment in Hollywood right now and said, hey, look, studios are struggling. Actors, they're not, working right now. Some of them, the writers, some of them are not working. And we are a part of this component or a problem as well, too. We're getting treated unfairly as much as they're getting treated unfairly within the Hollywood studios. So props to them because we don't hear too much about the visual effects artists union getting involved. So this will definitely be a groundbreaking thing in history to hear that they are going to be a part of this once they have their actual election. Good. We all know they suffered even before this whole strike came up with Victoria Alonso's regime, with her and how she treated the workers as visual effect artists. And even before then. So I like the idea. I like that they're going to be able to vote. And hopefully the voting works out for them in their favor. Because at the end of the day, this could definitely be a major change within how they are treated in Hollywood. And not just Marvel Studios. Even other studios that may be treated unfairly. But this is only, like I said before, US based. It's 50 members, so it's a nice amount of members that are going to be able to vote when it comes down to it. I like that they have a nice amount of members because sometimes when they're small, super small numbers, it's very unlikely to get people to want to vote when it comes to this. I think it's great to hear that they want to unionize. Hopefully it works out in their favor. The only other time I've heard that the actual voice actors union came a part of something was The Life of Pi, where they had some issues on how visual effect artists were mistreated. But other than that, they don't really seem to be like in the forefront, like how the Screen Actors Guild is in the forefront for the actors, for them not getting paid, or not getting paid at all. And like I said, with the writers having to fight AI and also the streaming services, because they all have a common enemy. The common enemy is the studio. The studio, Marvel, has the money. You know what I'm saying? They're making billion-dollar movies. Let's not forget Avengers 3 and 4 were billion-dollar movies. Spider-Man was 2 and 3 billion-dollar movies, but yet you guys don't want to pay the workers. I don't understand it, right? But with the visual effect artists, it's definitely going to be a big win if they are included, because now they'll be able to voice their opinions. They'll be go out there and protest right along with their co-workers to get their points across, and maybe even to talk to the CEO, Bob Iger, that owns Marvel, because Disney is the bigger company after all, and to tell them how they really feel and how they're treated and poorly mismanaged at this company. So I think it's good that they're able to unionize. I feel like like I said at the beginning earlier this year, they had issues with how they were treated, but it seems like now they're able to go and vote, and now they should be able to get their point across. Hopefully, all three of them can come together and figure something out, so maybe they won't have to go through this reoccurring pattern in Hollywood right now, where the studios are getting more wealthier. And I think it's a good look. I like that the visual effect artists sat and waited around and decided to say, you know what? We need to be a part of this too. We are a part of the magic for the movies and TV shows within Marvel Studios and even the animated stuff. And we need to be heard. We need to go protest on how we really feel, and even talk to the CEO, the big CEO of the company. And hopefully things work out for them. I really hope the turnout for the voting helps, so they can get their voices out there too, because they matter after all to their employees, just like we're all employees to somebody, right? But you guys tell me in the comments, do you think the visual effect artists will eventually be able to unionize right along with the writers and actors? And the next question, do you think that literally that the writers and the visual effect artists and also the actors will come together to stop what the studios are doing by being greedy? You tell me in the comments, guys. It's a blur. Live in the world, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, and I'm out.